reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could stay here and cherish hearts in peaceful days. I'd fear the edge of dawn, knowing time betrays.
Yo, is this the opening track? This currently slapping.
Through colored glass in this beloved place, silver shines, the world dines, a smile on each face. As joy surrounds, come go to bounds, and I can feel them breaking free. For just this moment lost in time, I am finally me. Yet still I hide behind this mask that I have become. My blackened heart, scorched by flames, a force I can't run from. I look to you like a red rose, seeking the
Okay.
sun, no matter where it goes. I long to stay where the light dwells, to guard against the cold that I know so well. Yeah.
Alright, so we got the assassin class. What's the other? The Fortress Knight. Boy looking tanky though. Cool, just one quick last check, and that should be all good. You know what, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is my first Fire Emblem game. Like, I haven't actually played any other ones. Like, I heard about the like all the difficulty modes. I literally saw what did I see? I saw some video talking about how there's permadeath in the game, and the last game I played with permadeath might be in Valkyria Chronicles. But yeah, from what I hear, like this game is a combination of like Persona and Valkyria Chronicles, so I mean, like when I say this game, I mean kind of, you know, just this game rather than the series. I mean, that's the reason why I hopped onto it, to be honest. All right, so I'm gonna go with hard. Oh wait, no. Whoa. I thought they meant. Okay, no. So let me go back. Cause I'm not good. So I'm gonna go normal, and I'm gonna pick classic. Yeah. I feel like that's the best option so far. The Imperial Year 91. So again, yeah, I'm not entirely sure how this falls into the entire, Fire Emblem universe. Literally, all I know about Fire Emblem is Smash. And that's not even the answer if you understand. Huh? There we go. Oh, these guys are fully riding out on the. Oh, they got the Valkyries and everything. She wants all the smoke right now. Like, all the smoke. You see that sword? She wants all the smoke. They're getting into it. They're getting into it. So I'm guessing that we are going to be on the side of the chick with the green hair. Because I mean, that guy is just painted like villain right now. But you can't have scars on your face and be the good guy. I mean, Kakashi's the one exception to that, really. But... Oh, she ain't need no sword. Nah, she don't need no sword. All she needs is her right hand. Quite literally.
Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die. Die. Die.
Yo, he getting double tap. She go for triple. Okay. Everyone just watching. What is this? Cinema. Yo, at this point, it's just a K-drama. What? What?
He's gone now, Mother.
Oh, so... Yo, I am baffed, but rightly so. I ain't even gonna lie. I feel like I reserve the right to be baffled right now.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
Okay, here we go. Some actual
I wonder how
dialogue.
you got in here.
I want to say dialogue, but I guess gameplay will be the word.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Okay, so select a character. Well, not really select a character. Select a form.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I'm a ghost. I'm a demon. I'm a mortal. You know, I'm gonna say I'm a ghost. I don't know. I feel like that's right. That's weird.
Do not deceive.
It's
You
edgy
would do well
enough.
to keep your wit
But
in
not
mind.
like super edgy, like Trina Bill edgy, but it's edgy enough. Ah, she knows. Nah,
I
she knows.
see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Oh. Yeah, I literally heard that you weren't able to change your name. I guess, yeah. Guess that part was wrong. Oh, wait, it went back. Cool, let's drop that in. Nice. Ah, you better
I
believe
shall
it's
not
correct.
ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day?
Let's see, how many months are there? Lone moon, great tree moon. What is that? What is that? Hot string moon, garland moon, Lucy. Red wolf. Sounds nice. Nah, I'm just dropping mine. Yep.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Oh wait, was that
It all
correct?
feels so
What buttons are pressing?
familiar. I
Yeah,
think it
actually
may be
don't.
time for yet another nap.
That was correct. Cool.
It is almost time to begin.
Ah, she's gone. Is it gonna? There we go.
Hey, time to wake up.
Mr. Gerald.
You having that dream again?
Is that no? That looks like the guy that they showed in a few of the gameplay trailers. That's a bit sticky still. I was dreaming about war. Come on.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. A battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Of course.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald,
So
sir,
at this point,
sorry to barge
is your
in, but your
character
presence
okay?
is needed.
So I'm not
What's
entirely
happened?
sure. I'm so lost already. I know that you become a teacher
Please,
at some
forgive our
point. I'm just
intrusion.
not sure
We
what that
wouldn't bother
point
you
is.
with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being
This
pursued
might
by a
be the
group of
point.
bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Alright, so I get to save. Okay, yeah, no, that's one thing I was hoping to see. A bunch of different save slots. Because the other game had well, depending on which which house he chose, he had a different storyline. So I wanted to run through all the storylines on different save files without actually overwriting any. And then run on different difficulties and, you know, different scenarios and such. So that's cool. That's cool. A skirmish at dawn, prologue to something. I didn't read it.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Oh yeah, nice. You know, I'm really hoping that this game has more than just like the SRPG similarity to games like Disgaea. What are you saying, Ukiyo vibes? Fab, are you hearing the soundtrack though? Like, the soundtrack is too much. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna pick. You know, I'm gonna pick.
Stay
Lee.
focused.
What's up? Yo, how do I say it wrong? It's Ukiyo. No, type in the chat how you pronounce it, and I'll show you why you're wrong.
I will prevail.
Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. So I heard that the weapon triangle that they had in the previous games, that's not a thing anymore.
Ready and willing.
So characters could just have whatever weapon they really want. Nice.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Ain't nobody trying to play Dauntless. What's up with that? I got a Mustang now. Why do I play Dauntless?
I'll cut through.
Who else is still? Alright, we got 3 men up there.
We'll advance.
Nah, you know what? I'll never watch anyone play Dauntless. I've never seen any gameplay. I think the last time I saw a gameplay for Dauntless was literally on E3 a couple years ago. Oh, I can't move this guy. Oh, he's just watching. Yo, I hate characters like that. They just watch.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we
Quite
can
literally
sustain
a
their
concussion.
attacks without losing the advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's literally just B-Tech Monster Hunter. Yo, wait, hold up. Is the voice actor for this guy the same voice actor for Jiraiya, Naruto? Because I definitely heard some Jiraiya on the end of the advantage. Alright, who's up next? Oh, what's her name again? Oh, Eldegard, Edelgard, Elgardo. So basically, Elgardo's getting targeted by everyone. Let's peek. I know in Smash they said Sakurai said they wasn't gonna add any characters from series already in the game. But you could at least add music. Listen, so I've been playing this game for about 20 minutes. And the song's already grown on me.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts.
Let's go up here.
As expected.
Nice. Oh wait, I should be able to use the combat arts here. There we go. You know, I'm not entirely sure whether or not you could miss those here. Cool. Alright, one more guy. 4 more guys. You know, let me check around because there might be some more people. Do you have any combat? No. Wait, so do you have to be right? Okay, so no, he just doesn't have any combat arts. So I thought you have to be right beside him to use them. I guess he just doesn't have any. Get MLG no scope to
Never
the bow.
underestimate an outsider.
I am not gonna lie, I already know what house I'm gonna join. I mean, maybe the other houses could sway me in this little tutorial, but I already know which way I'm going. But you could talk.
Thank you. We are in your debt. You would please lend us your strength.
Interesting.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Cool, so okay, yeah, no, that's obviously cool. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna move him up here. 'Cause I mean, from what I'm seeing, oh wait, you can't move through these bushes. I'm gonna get bodied. I want to make this move because I feel like he's blocking other people from moving this past. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how it works. Wait, danger area. So this is the area enemies can attack, I assume. So it is here. Interesting. See, I assume that my MC was like blocking me, blocking our path because other characters can go for the bushes. Wait, so you get XP? Is the XP you get equivalent to the amount of damage you do?
Our part.
Because I'm not really counting the XP right now.
Attack when an
But so
ally
that's
is
cool.
nearby.
That'll be kind of
The
like
enemy
Resonance
will
of
be
Fate.
intimidated, making them easier to hit.
I mean, I'm sure there are other games that do it, but I'm just not entirely sure. Wait, sorry. When you attack an enemy that's also in attack range of one or more of your other units, you will trigger a linked attack. During a linked attack, your avoid rate and hit rate are higher than normal. Linked attacks between certain units will also raise might. Good use of linked attacks is useful or key to defeating powerful enemies. That's cool. Nice. Alright, can't bring around. Everyone's kind of far away. Actually, no, that won't work. That won't work either. Oh wait, he has a combo out now. He just kind of developed it mid-battle. Nice.
That's the golden deer for you.
Okay, so you don't get the amount of
I expected as
wait,
much.
XP and damage aren't the same. Would this result in a linked attack? I don't know. Actually, wait, what am I doing? I haven't seen this combo yet. Ah, he's probably gonna die as well.
Be mindful.
You know, now that I'm seeing like all of this UI stuff, I feel like I probably have played a Fire Emblem game. I just have no idea which one I have played. What's this? Ah, it's the MacGuffin. The Kekkei Genkai. The Sharingan. The plot device.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
Oh, so she has a name. I mean, that's not a natural name, but
Sothis.
it's a name.
Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that? I was not
Yeah,
able
no,
to
I'm
recall my
bashed.
name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd.
She actually just invented her name for herself.
Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I am no child.
Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
You know, I would say you stop time, but that just doesn't feel like me, like in real life. Because, I don't know, that just doesn't seem surprising to me, so I'll just be like, thank you.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
Yeah, quite literally what now?
When
Like
time
literally,
begins
this is
again,
like
the
rolling
actual
with
tear
the
into your flesh,
conversation.
and you
Like,
will
these are
surely meet
actual
your end.
responses I'll say in real life. Just what now?
How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do? Of course. I must turn back the hands of time.
Wait. I wish you saw something pop up on the left side. Is that like,
Yes, I do believe it can be done.
I don't know, I feel like I missed
You
something.
really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
I'm not gonna lie, that entire sentence she just said just sounded so improvised. In fact, it almost sounded made up. Just trying to sound fake deep. Like, come on. Wait, so he turned back time to do the exact same thing he did before, but instead of showing his back to the enemy, he counted.
Hey, did you just...
Yeah. I mean, personally, I wouldn't do any of that. It's just like
The
a
Knights of Seros are here.
delayed L.
We'll
really?
cut you down for
Or
terrorizing
an
our
L in
students.
waiting, to be honest.
Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Wait, how? Yo, I don't even know what he did to be the MVP, and I played as him. I think I took out 2 guys and that was it. And he got MVP. Ooh, let's overwrite that.
Thank
Most deployed.
Captain Gerald? It is you. Goodness, it's been ages. Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain
Yo, this is
anymore.
like...
These days, I'm just
Oh, I'm trying to remember the game. This...
One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
I can't remember the game,
Goodbye,
but
Captain.
there's a game which has
Wait,
music that's exactly
that isn't
like
how
this.
this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery.
It's like, I think it might be Star Ocean.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I
Like
suppose
it's kind of like
this one can have
like Kingdom Hearts. No, not Kingdom
And
Hearts.
how about
no.
you, kid?
Legend
Are
is
you the
Olderish.
captain's child?
No, I'm a bandit. I'm a bandit.
Great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
Yeah, not gonna lie, I wasn't even reading any of that. At least she just looked up, saw a question on the screen, just answered.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros. They do seem rather skilled. it seems your presence is
Oh,
required.
so she's basically. I was gonna say Nil from Dragon Ball Z, but I think that might just be in Dragon Ball Abridged.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers Academy at Garrigmach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You know, I'm actually just not used to a JRPG or like a SRPG where everything is voice acted.
Oh, joy.
I think this guy was pretty close to having everything voice acted.
I wonder how being completely predictable
I don't remember. I
affects
haven't
one's
actually
ability
played
to
in a
wield
while.
power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader
I'm
was
gonna lie, I'm actually
captivating.
liking the character dynamic.
You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Oh no, so
Whoa
good.
there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick.
Nice, looking
Well?
good. Alright, not gonna lie, I missed the question. What she said? No. No. I wasn't listening to the conversation. I don't know who's from where. Oh wait, I can check the log. Nice. I am the Adrestian Empire's probably princess or heir, something. True, true. Where does your allegiance lie? Like, I barely know the guys, and they're just trying to recruit. The land of ancient history, the League of Nobles. Ancient history. Yeah, after, with the League of
Is that
Nobles.
right?
I'm sorry.
Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be
Red,
happy.
blue, yellow. Yeah, no, I'm think. Yeah, it's red, blue, yellow. But I just didn't know which was which. Like I was literally just not paying attention. I'm sorry. I'm too absent. But I'm all here now. I'm all here. Don't worry.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that rundown would be nice. I mean, I've already picked, but yeah, no, it'll still be nice to hear.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
I mean, she really didn't give off that impression. Because she was clapping back. Every time she heard something, she would just clap back.
Yes, I thought the same.
Interesting.
I am so sleepy once again. I may be
You know what? After hearing all of those character descriptions, I might want to change to like which group I want to go to. Like, I'm hoping there is some kind of transfer system, like rather than like a transfer student, like a transfer teacher.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have
Okay,
begun
so
to scatter,
the one I picked
and the
is known
burned
for being
fields once
cunning
again spring to
and
life
somewhat
across
tricksтерous.
Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize
That's
their
nice.
full potential,
Yeah,
just
that's
as a
nice.
tiny
I'm with it.
sprout
I'm with
hopes
it.
to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial.
So I mean, I guess
Three
like off what I've learned
powers
about
now
like
control
the
the
class
land.
system in the game, I'm probably gonna
In the south,
like
lies a
have
region
more
long
people
held by
with
a more than
stats
1,000
geared towards like
year old
archery and
dynasty,
like
the Adrestian Empire.
assassin stuff, really.
Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Interesting. So what was that?
This will
I
be your
forgot the
first
name
time
of
at
it.
the monastery.
the kingdom that was to the
I'd be
north.
happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
So her family then, it'd be her family would be like the leaders, because she was alluding to the fact that she was like part of the royal family or just not a mere student. But I
There it
mean,
is.
usually in those cases, like they're part of the royal
Garrick
family.
Monastery.
I've read enough manga, read enough light novels, seen enough anime. I know the story. Okay.
Ray is here.
Oh, that's the chick who 1v1 that guy in the opening.
I wonder, did the flow of time
She
bring you
yeeted
here?
her sword and just punched him to death. I mean, then she whipped out a knife and stabbed him, but basically stabbed him with a fist.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Yeah, no, James. Yeah, that's true. Because I mean, like from what I'm seeing, it's kind of like
you saw
I guess
her in the
the red
courtyard
group,
earlier,
like the
didn't you?
North, they're
The
like
Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
a regency, so like a country ruled by like a king or a royal family. And then the blue group are like a country ruled by the army, and then the yellow group are like a country ruled by, I wouldn't say the citizens, but nobles. So people who aren't, it's more like a democracy, but not exactly there. So I guess that's like the dynamic that they went for in this. Archbishop.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
I don't even think she wants the answer.
Fine name indeed.
Oh, so the answer
From
was
the
there.
bottom of my
Oh, it's one of
heart,
those
I
silent
thank
protagonist
you for
ones where
saving
you don't
those
actually
students
say
of
the
the
answer.
Officers Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros.
Right, he just got
I'm sorry I
conscripted back
dragged
into
you
the
into
army.
this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
No, that's not rude at all. They really don't look related. Like, you can't have blonde hair and green hair in the same family.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
You know
You
what?
heard
Chances
those
are he's
guys
probably a
earlier
descendant of
talking about
Moth.
the Officers Academy, right?
I mean, I don't know a lot
Well,
about
the
Fire
Academy
Emblem,
just
but
happens to be short a professor.
I mean, literally just
And
going off what I
apparently
know,
that
that's
damned
probably true.
Alois went and recommended you
You'll
to
find out
Lady
like
Rhea.
he's like Moth's
So,
great great
you
great
must be the
grandson
new
or great great
professor.
great great distant
My, how
grandson.
stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the
'Cause
one.
I
you're
think that was the
looking
case
for.
with like
You can
Chrome
handle things
and
from here. Good luck.
probably Ike.
And Watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist
so the
that you
crest
pay
is what
me
you
a
need to,
visit so we can
use
delve
magic, I
into the
assume.
subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, true, true. Some maybe in the past, some maybe in the, I guess, the future, like the distant future. Not gonna lie, I'm interested about asking both of these, but I only get to ask one. I'm gonna go with this one.
Of course.
She seemed to like that. That's
Before
cool.
I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middle Franc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for
She's
students
reading off
from
the back of the game
Adrastian
case right now.
Empire. Their house
It
leader
is one
this
of those
year is
exposition
Edelgard,
dumps.
the Imperial Princess,
I mean, not gonna lie, I need it,
who is
so,
in line
yeah.
to be the next emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader
Okay,
is
so
Claude,
like literally all of them
grandson to
are
Duke
about to
Regan,
ascend to
the
like
leader of the
the top of their
Alliance.
countries or their regions.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders
I
that
mean,
you're our
everyone
new
likes a bit
professor.
more.
It's more fun that way. I suggest you try
I
spending
mean, especially
time
when
with
it's
the
not in
students.
like a codex on the
Some
side
odd ducks in that
or
bunch,
like
but
hidden
they're
on an
good
item
kids.
that you have
I'm
to
sure
rotate
Lady
in some
Rhea
kind
will
of
have
menu.
more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea,
You know what? Yeah, all of this voice
for now,
acting,
I
I'm
will
just
have
really
faith that you
engrossed
are
right
placing
now.
your trust with the utmost care.
Because like
I pray
other
that
games I
nothing
played, like
occurs to shake that confidence.
Persona has a lot of voice acting, but it's not all the way through. But yeah, no, the voice acting just brings you in I'm attached. It's literally voice acting and auto advance. It just makes you feel like you're watching a show. Yeah, no, it really can make or break. I mean, I haven't really played too many games where it kind of broke the game. Like, I didn't like the voice acting. I mean, mainly because I play like JRPGs, and you kind of know what to expect when it comes to voice acting from those. Just like high pitched voices, or like just the middle guy who just has like a deep voice. I don't know, stuff like that. Now my guy looking dazzling. Absolutely dazzling.
Of course.
Oh, I can move. Okay, yeah, like that has to be tradition for most games. Like when you can move, you just like run in circles for a bit just to see how you can move, I guess. Be sure to greet everyone. I'll be surprised. I mean, I could talk to them, but they're kind of talking to me already.
Ha! I imagine you were. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved
Oh,
the
so
lives
literally
of the
every
students you
part is
came
voice
across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Okay, so what, you do amateur voice acting?
Of course. I assume you are all
So is
to
that
start.
like
Please speak with the three house
you record like
leaders.
voice
You
clips
should
for
also
like
take a look
characters
around the
or
academy and acquaint yourself with your new home.
stuff like that? I don't
That
know.
is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have
Like
finished,
literally all I know about voice
come and
acting,
speak
or
with
at
me.
least like amateur voice acting, is not much. I just watch a lot of abridged channels on YouTube.
May I ask a favor of you?
So I mean, all I know about voice acting is from like the behind the scenes there, or any kind of behind the scenes from anywhere. Like I think that was a Dragon Ball Super behind the scene thing that I saw. That's cool. Speak to the house leader. So is this where I get to like truly choose what house I want to be in? Cause I mean, it was like the offer to, well, they offered to take me into like one of their kingdoms or houses or whatever before. And I accepted, well, I didn't accept, I just kind of said one. I mean, now that all characters are here, I guess this is where I get to finally choose which house I want to go into.
Yes. Hey there. So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to— I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresburg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
I feel like if I say yeah, I feel like if I say yeah, then they'll be like, ah, so now you're part of the Black Eagles, you can't leave. If I say no, I feel like I might lose it. I don't think I'll lose the opportunity, so I'll just say no for now. Right, that's cool. I actually never heard about that part. Like, I didn't know that like answering machines needed voice actors. I mean, I always thought that was something that people would do.
Yes.
Pardon me.
But yeah, I mean, that's cool. I mean, it literally means that your voice is played in that building almost every day. It's played in that building and on the phone of the person calling, so yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about it. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but
You
don't
don't
worry
remember,
too
I
much about
keep
all
skipping
that
at the
business.
very beginning.
I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone? What do you think?
Let's see, one more guy.
That's so.
Oh, a cat. I do see him looking at the cat, but can I interact with the cat?
Hello. Please accept
The
my
answer to
apologies
that
for the
is
other
no.
day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
I appreciate your effort.
No. Cool. Yeah, no, I can't do any voices. I mean, I don't even. Yeah, I can't do any voices. My natural voice ain't even that great either. But I mean, I do some singing, I guess, on the side, as in a group. So maybe I do have a voice somewhere.
How are you enjoying your time at the
Like a
academy
voice in my
thus
back
far?
pocket that I bring out
I
in
hope you
certain
have found our
situations.
halls brimming with the vitality of
Or at least when I'm doing
souls.
like sometimes I do kind of
I suppose it is
spoken
time
word.
for you
Yeah,
to
that's
take
what I do
charge of
sometimes.
one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as
Like, people say
lacking in
that I sound
practical history
kind of
as
American.
yourself
I
with
don't
such
know where that
taste.
comes from.
But it is as the Archbishop
Like,
desires.
it hasn't been
The
one
black
person who said it. It's
eagles,
been
the
a
blue
bunch of people,
lions, and the
just
golden
random people.
deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Oh, here we go. The decision I've been waiting for. And I now just realize I know nothing about any of the students. I was really hoping I'll go back and be able to talk to the people about like the students in their house. Yeah, I quite literally just have to go off like which group looks the most interesting. Oh, what? Oh, I could go back. Yo, that was clutch. That was clutch.
That's so.
Cool. There are a lot of cats in this place. I'm just distracted. I am very distracted. I cannot lie. I'm not even a cat guy. I'm just distracted.
Well, scored it. I guess that means I'm guessing. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet?
Yep.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Okay, so they start off, well, at least this guy starts off with high strength and magic speed. Cool, no, yeah, that's pretty cool. You get a close up on their face to see what they look like.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident.
Yeah,
Seems like
this
he's
is the
had a
guy I
rough
saw a lot in
life.
like some
Despite
Japanese
all that,
gameplay.
He's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His
Because
passions
literally,
are
I was
training,
watching a video
eating,
about
and actually that's about it.
like 9 o'clock, and yeah, literally that video just got me to pre-order the game. So I pre-ordered it like at like 9 o'clock, like last night or yesterday, I guess. So literally like 4 hours ago, because some guy just had a video just going over like all the stuff in the game, and he was just showing a bunch of gameplay with this guy. This happened to be like in a Japanese version. Oh, that's interesting. He's a commoner. I completely
He comes
forgot
from
what
a
I said.
merchant
Oh, here
family,
we go.
but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
That ended so abruptly. His passions are training, eating, and that's about it. He needs a bigger shirt too. Like his muscles
He's
is
the second son
just
of a
wanna go
merchant
free.
family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
I mean, he has decent stats. I think he'll be good for an archer. I'm not entirely sure like what kind of class that would be. I think that'll be an assassin class. But...
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
Okay, yes, I'm liking her defining ability. Like, oh, double skill experience in battle, that's nice.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much
Oh,
all
she's
I know
noble
about
too.
her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak. Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Alright, so
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father
she
is a
does
hunter.
look like the kind of person
She's
just punch
pretty
someone.
blunt and as
Just
stingy
walk
as
up
they
to him
come.
and just punch.
A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Ooh, interesting group of people. Oh, look, another cat. Oh, look, another cat.
Hello.
Is that another cat? That's another cat. Oh no, wait, that's a dog. Ah, actually, I'm with it. Oh, wait, it looks at me. Wait. What can I do? Oh, it turns. I don't have business there. He's being a good boy and he's just like stopping people from like finding out too much about the game before they actually start playing. I mean, this cat looks pretty slim. All of them look chubby. But I do know which one you're talking about. It's probably this guy here. Looking like a big boy.
Hello. Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I am Dimitri. Of course, delightful.
Cool.
In any case, I
Been
hear
through
you're
all that
investigating
already.
the
Let's
different-
find out about your team.
Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
Oh wait, that defining ability, that's pretty much what I was hoping to see. Like in regards to your like guard and shield. Because in most games you have like a guard if you use the move, well, guard. So like, in this game, if you use weight, you gain 4 defense one time, which is basically guard. At least as far as I know.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
His stats are looking alright though.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an
But he was
extremely
born a
earnest
commoner. He's still a
personality,
commoner.
so I'm
It's
certain
literally
he will
right there.
approach
I
your
can see,
lectures with
his
great
info.
enthusiasm.
Alright, so you can open doors and chests without keys. That's pretty interesting. I mean, I haven't seen any chests or doors yet, so I don't know how important that would be.
Person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
Okay, so I think he'll be a good matchup with there was another girl from the was it the Golden Days, who well, basically when she's adjacent to a male character, they increase damage by 3 points. They deal 3 points more damage. And from here, it looks like he will do an extra 2 damage and take 2 less during combat. So basically, he'll be doing 5 more damage if he's next to that one character. That's pretty interesting. Literally just a free 5 damage.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Oh, nice. That's a nice ability. So basically, when she heals someone, she gets HP as well. Could possibly be the tankiest healer.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece.
Healing for all the pain,
She's
really.
a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Interesting.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Nice. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of curious to what the difference is between a noble and a commoner.
Okay.
Because that's a bit of, that's like weird information to have on your character's like information screen or stat screen. Oh, she had no weaknesses?
Hello. Please accept I am of course delightful. In any case, I hear you're investigating the different houses. Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself.
Oh wow,
She
I
is
guess
diligent, industrious,
the trade-off is all of her
principled.
stats just being like
In
really
truth, she is more
like,
knightly
flat.
than most knights you will ever meet.
In fact, no, I don't want to say flat, but like her stats are just all kind of even. Let's see. Yeah, like her stats pretty much average out at about a 7.
Annette is Baron Dominic's
I think that should be true for
She's
most
a talented
characters.
student
Or,
who scored extremely high marks at the. She's cheerful.
yeah. I mean, not gonna lie, she does have one of the highest stat totals as well.
Okay.
So that'll be interesting. Yeah, the noble kind of thing. Alright, yeah, so if they're in the same kind of like class or like level in the social hierarchy, they might get along better. That's true.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never I am the princess. I wonder if... I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone.
Actually,
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant.
interesting.
Arrogant even. But there's little to be done. One day I must...
I don't know why
rise to
I just
become
didn't think about
Adrestia's
doing this
next
for the other
emperor.
guys.
What else? Well,
Because I
it
thought I
seems to
already
me
knew
that
all the
we may have
information I had to
similar
know about them.
personalities.
But yeah, that's an interesting ability. But is it worth picking this character over others?
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since
Oh,
I
he
was
has
a
a
child.
lot of magic.
You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable. For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me.
I
It's
think
terribly
that might be the
irritating.
lowest stat total I've
His
seen
house
so
is out
far.
of Dugaya,
Stat total
which
of
produces
48.
Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is perhaps too pleased with its own status. He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Yeah, like this guy has a lot of magic too. This is the guy, right? I cannot tell. I need to check again.
He's remarkably intelligent.
Yeah, no, this is the guy. Cool. I mean, I like his ability, but he doesn't have enough defense to really make it viable. And his strengths aren't in like defensive classes. Because it'd be nice to just throw him out as a tank who will just like heal himself. Because I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy, and I mean like Final Fantasy 14. A lot of classes in this game, like a lot of tanks in that game, can self-heal, and it just makes them like incredibly tanky. Cool.
He's the second son of Count Bergliez. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself.
You know, I was about to
He's
hop off this
overly
guy's
energetic and rushes
description,
headfirst into any battle.
looking at that stat total.
If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a
I don't even
close
know
eye
what
on
that
him.
ability means. What? I don't know what Avo is. Okay, so yeah, I think the first guy I saw on blue, he had about like 12 attack and I think 9 defense, which is pretty cool.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I
Around
suppose you could say
5 plus
she's a bit
attack
eccentric,
when the unit is not
but
full
she seems
HP,
like a gentle
which should be
soul.
pretty much all the
I
time.
believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
I'm good.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception.
Oh yeah, no, that's a
She's a
decent ability.
songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is
Yo,
a vassal
Crit is
state
literally
of
just
the
an
Empire,
easy kill.
which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Okay, so positive avoid. On a weapon cuts a direct percentage. 20%. Oh, so basically it's a vision on your character. Or like using sound attack in Pokemon. Surprisingly, I'm leaning towards the Black Eagles right now. They don't really have anyone tanky, but they have interesting abilities, which just kind of work.
Well, scored a teaching gig here. I'm guessing, have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet?
Like a lot of standalone abilities, really.
Piqued your interest, have I?
Okay, so what? He has the
As
same
luck would have it,
multiplier
pretty curious
XP by
about you as
1.2.
well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Whoa, 61. I was not even looking. That's impressive. Wait, when you say forum, what is that, like a official Fire Emblem forum, or is it? You mean like Reddit? Wait, you know what? Never mind. I'll just take your word for it. Don't worry. Oh, game facts. Oh yeah, no, that's cool.
Hello. Please accept my. I am, of course, delightful news. In any case,
Yeah, I still
hear
call it
you're
game facts. I know it's
investigating different houses.
FAQs, but just drop that one word.
Oh, please.
that's nice
I'm afraid
defense.
my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I. Dedu was born in He's rather.
Oh, sorry, he had 8 defense. Let's go
He's the
down one
adoptee.
way.
Has. Annette is. She's. I hear she was born. She may seem carefree on. Ingrid is Count Galatea. She is.
Cool. All right, yeah, I know who I'm picking. I'm picking the Imperial, the Empire.
Yes.
Oh, I'm picking her team, the red team.
Yes.
That's so. You there?
Literally, with that arrow, I was expecting a loading screen,
Ah.
and then I just kept running, and it just felt weird.
A moment, please.
So I'm gonna say you there.
Yes.
I don't know where to go, cause I don't live here.
Hi.
Alright, I think I might be in the right place. Yeah, here we go.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge
Yeah,
of the
like
remaining
visually, the
2
art
houses.
style, I like it. It's like I'm trying to put my finger on it. It's like It might say weird to say Professor Layton, but I mean that's it. Quite literally, if you mixed like Professor Layton, like any Dragon Ball Z game and Persona, you would get artwork similar to this. Like when I say Persona 5 especially, you would kind of get like this.
So you have chosen the black. Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask
Cool,
is
red
that
team.
you guide these
Let's go.
open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths
Oh,
who bear
true,
the weight
yeah,
of
Valkyrie
Fodlan's
Chronicles,
future
that's
upon
true,
their
that's true.
shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Seteth's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Cool.
Wait, so our new professor is you?
Squad.
I didn't see that
Let's
one
go.
coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals,
Bro,
despite
I don't
any
know.
differences
Who told
in
him that
age
we're
or
close in
status.
age? I don't even know the age of this guy.
I would love to include you in that inner circle.
It's literally just one option. Like, maybe if I wait long enough, he'll just, I don't know, feel disappointed.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so
you have a
slim
great
and
gut.
attractive has a gut.
Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just
you have
another
a
student.
great gut.
That said,
no, that has
know
to be
that I have
something.
high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure,
Hey, that needs to be a
And let's
meme
break
or
the ice with
something,
the
like
training
this
session. I want to
great
see our
gut.
new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book. Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
See, yeah, I'm really liking the chemistry between these
I
characters
know
too.
we all
Like,
agreed to treat each other as equals, but
'cause
there
they
is a
all know
limit
each
to what
other,
I can
like-
tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle
it
House
doesn't feel
requires
like
order.
they're all just like. It doesn't feel like they all happen to be with each other. It feels more like they all know each other. Like a
Looks like
cohesive
your
classroom.
first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
They're not normally this rowdy.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
I do hope you can manage, Professor.
Because they all talk like they know each other, which they do. They should do. Oh, yeah, so you can do stuff. Cool, what else can I do? Yeah, I was literally looking at that, I think that might be Marth. I hope that's, no, that's probably not Marth. But I hope it's Marth. Oh, free money. You always like that in games.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Cool. Promise. You don't know about crests.
So I guess the border
Well,
changes
allow
color
me
depending
to
on what
tell
group
you
you
everything,
choose.
absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic,
And people are
one must
speculating that
first
there might be
understand
like a
what
third
crests
group
are.
after you
They
complete
are
all the other
power
ones.
incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed
Oh
upon
wait, I said
humans
third.
by the goddess
Fourth
countless
group.
ages
There we
ago.
go, fourth.
They exist
Like a hidden
within
story.
the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength,
Or at the very
any
least, like a
number of
branching
boons.
option from
Each
one of
crest
the
has its
schools.
own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood.
Oh, yo, I just realized that the
because
song that they're
someone
playing in the
carries a
background.
crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight
Oh
away.
yeah, true. Yeah, it might be in DLC.
Now, please
I did
go
skim over
ahead
the
and hold out your arm over this device.
Three Houses season pass.
What
It
is
mentioned
this?
something similar to the fact that they might have story DLC in
Pattern
there.
I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Ahem. Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Oh, so you just completely
With
skip
each
an
move,
entire day.
Professors of the Officers Academy receive a schedule for. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place
Oh,
that
my
month.
bad.
Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
Yeah, he was literally just talking. He just started talking and then talking and talking. Oh, wow. Alright, let's see the calendar. The monastery schedule features different events and different days. Each week you would have one day off, when you may choose an activity from a list. Cool. Oh, they said that the battle was at the end of the month. They didn't tell me the end of the month was like in 4 days. Share a meal, rescue at dawn. First day off. Cool. These are student quarters. Yes, they are.
These are the student
You seem like a
quarters.
main character
To better
because
help
you are
supervise
interesting.
them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Okay. Professor.
Wait, before I talk to anyone, I want to see if it's like oh, so my room door is just open now. Can I shut that? Nope. Yeah, I wanted to check if it was like Pokemon where you could just go into people's houses.
Hello.
As it were. I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at... Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
Let me know when you are hungry.
Oh,
I will
my
make
guy's
you
a
a
chef.
quality meal as thanks for your service to His Highness. I have a request.
Yeah, I'm with it. So basically, he wants me to take these seeds to the gardener and ask for them to plant them for him.
Some believe the dignity of the Empire rests still. We must do our best to prevail.
Yeah, I
You
need
should
to get
take
used
the
to not
time
skipping
learn each
stuff.
student's abilities. Perhaps some extra lessons and
Because
training
right now I'm
sessions
trying to
are in
get through
order?
all of
You look as if
wait,
you
let me
have
wait,
no
let me
idea what's going on here. I know my way around, so I'm happy to help you find your footing. The monastery has some exceptional facilities that everyone who lives at the Officers' Academy is welcome to make use of. For example, you can enjoy a meal with your students at the dining hall, or take part in some one-on-one sparring at the training grounds. I suggest visiting the various facilities whenever you have the time to spare. It's a great way to get to know the students, faculty, and various workers here. Have you noticed the bulletin boards placed around the monastery? Those contain requests people have posted, as well as helpful information from the market. If you prove yourself by helping people with their requests, certain facilities here will become available for your use. The bulletin board is updated frequently, so I suggest checking it at least once a month. You should take your time when speaking with everyone, but when it comes to using the facilities, well, you need to be more careful about that. If you use them without planning ahead, your free time will be gone before you know it. A great deal is expected from
So yeah,
professors of the
in regards
Officers
to
Academy,
exploration,
so
it
it's
literally
important
just
to
sounds like
hone your
Persona.
skills. To put it plainly, you'll need to keep expanding your knowledge of all disciplines, not just battle.
Cool. That sounds interesting. So, the more I, become better as a professor, or the better I teach, the better the students become. I mean, yeah, that sounds obvious, but
What the?
cool. I think I'll just wrap up this day and end the stream there.
If I have to. It may have been only for a short time, but
It's
I
actually
learned from
pretty
the
late where I
absolute
am.
best.
I have to go out tomorrow, probably pretty early.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see.
I think I'm gonna get along with this guy. We might just be kindred spirits.
Professor,
I'm
I've
not
got a
gonna
small
lie.
favor to ask.
I understand exactly where he's coming from. Cool, I see a quest in here. Let's roll through.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
So she just stood by the door. Oh, seem to be getting there, yeah. Oh, so here's the greenhouse. I guess this the entirety of. Oh, look, another cat. Got the doggos, you got the cats. This could easily just be a completely different game. Like, I can see it. It could just be like a, animal collection game. You could just be a veterinarian. Someone down here to talk to.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Okay.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment.
Oh. Keep hitting the mic. My bad.
Yeah.
Yo, I feel this guy. He just wants to sleep.
Hi there. Let's see. I'm a little busy. I really can't right now. I got a lot of things to do. Work and
Wait,
stuff
how
like
does
that.
that even make any sense? He
Why don't you
told me
look
that
at
he's
the flowers
busy
in the
or he doesn't want to
greenhouse
talk right
instead?
now.
They're pretty.
And I just said, what? Yeah, he literally said that he doesn't want to talk right now. And I said, don't you have a bit of time? And he liked that. I'm confused. I'm so confused. Yeah, no, this game could literally be a tower defense game with just a bunch of cats and dogs everywhere. Like, so imagine, alright, so rats would be coming out from like boats somewhere, probably, or maybe swimming through the water, or jumping off they'll be jumping off the aqueduct. Alright, so rats will be coming along the aqueduct up there. They'll nosedive off here. They'll come up on the land here and they'll run. So you have the rats running, but boom, cat. The cat will take out about, I don't know, 20, 30. But that would only be 30 about 500. So the rest of the rats, the 470, they'll be over here. Another cat. Boom. 440 cats running. They're still running gangplanes, double cat. Boom. 60 gone. So that's at 380. A dog. I don't know what the dog would do to rats, but we have 100 rats left. Another dog. Now, we now have minus something dogs or cats. I'm confused. Literally just started running too many scenarios. Almost saw every timeline.
Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed. My adoptive father is the real expert.
Tell me more.
He taught me everything I know about herbs,
I wonder if-
including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should
Yeah, I
try
wonder
looking
if,
around
like,
the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you.
Like conversations like
something will
this
catch
would
your eye.
increase your professor level. I'll give you like Professor XP, because I mean I'm learning new stuff by talking to them. So it does make sense if I would. Like, go up. Yep. Yeah, it's just the tower defense game. Like a couple years ago, I played a lot of this game called Dungeon Defenders. It was like a hybrid tower defense where you play. It's like a third-person kind of hack and slash with a tower defense mixed in. And it's just the same kind of. I mean, like you could get to a point where your character's so strong that you don't have to use the tower defense mechanics anymore. Or you could just like know the layout of the map so well that you never actually have to attack. Ooh, cultivate. So I assume that when you cultivate, you have to go out and... Actually, you probably don't have to go out and do missions. You probably just have to like advance days. So I guess gardening is something that you actually have to kind of plan ahead for. Yeah, there we go. 1 week after you plant the seed. I'm actually slightly confused as to how the free time will work in this game. Because it said that you get 1 day off per week. And during that 1 day off, you could do anything from explore to extract, for example. So, if I explore, plant seeds, and then come back here. Well, actually, no, not come back here. Then advance a week. Do I get the seeds that automatically add to my inventory, or do I have to... What, do I have to go back and do something? I don't know. I have no idea. Well, let's plant the seed. So I have to come back.
My thanks.
Oh nice, he just gave me a bunch of raw ingredients that I have no use for right now. Incredible.
No.
Yeah, I definitely need to keep notes, because it might be a thing where if I forget that there's something in there, it would just stay in there, and the game would just stop reminding me.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
I don't understand these two responses. That's a shame. How's that a shame? Where can I visit you for what?
My brother would not be pleased if he heard you saying such things. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have.
Oh.
Might you help me with a favor?
Time to go fishing. Yes, I would. So it's a quick time event. Wait, what? Do I press A? Okay, no, so it's, no, it's a rhythm game. I thought this was a quick time event. It's literally just a rhythm game. Is Persona dancing all night? Where'd she go? Oh, I think time advanced slightly. Sorry, wait. I have no idea why they show me the room like that. I think time advanced.
So much.
I think it might be noon. And then the final quest of the day over here. Full menu. Okay, I guess she doesn't like that food. These are literally just the female students. It's today's special. Priest. No, coming out priest. Cool. I mean, I already have 4 characters who are, I guess. Yeah, literally, as a reward for catching a fish, I get fish. I don't even know fish I caught. It's other fish. But yeah. Yeah, this is weird. Actually, no, it's not. But yeah, so I literally have 4 people who seem to be okay with me. Like, average kind of view on my character. Well, I'll go with these 2.
This is a wonderful dish. You could sell this in any restaurant in the capital.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
It's weird. They're talking like they've never eaten our food. They've been here much longer than I have. Oh, that's a level up. E plus. Yep, E plus. Ish.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Cool, that's all done. True, maybe. I heard a guy say that, but this is definitely a woman I'm looking at. Unless he said it. Oh look, you do have first person. I know exactly what I want to do now. Oh, you can change the map too. What does that mean? I don't know what that meant. Anyways, we find ourselves back here. Oh, you think I didn't see? You can hear the cats too. I don't know what that is in the background. It's ruining the entire shoot. Like, capture taken. Alright, let's see from this angle here. Capture taken. Who else? Who else? Come on, I want to see it. Where? Do it one more time. One more time. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. Wonderful. Cool. I think I've done everything I wanted to do for the day. Oh, so just, yeah, it's literally like I thought. So you literally get 4 days per month to explore, which kind of makes you wonder how the progression is gonna work.
Much appreciated.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna run through this mission. Formerly a promising young mercenary, you're now the newest professor at the prestigious Officer Academy. Students and faculty alike look at you, look on with curiosity as you engage in a mock battle between the school's 3 houses. Yeah, 200 gold. Like, I literally walked past a couple flowers I could have just picked.
Thank you. It's finally time for the mock battle. This is my chance to measure your worth as an instructor. Do you think you can rise to the challenge?
Leave it to me.
So confident. This will be interesting. Each of us has undergone strict training. We're prepared for anything that comes our way. That means there's no need to hold back. Show us what you're capable of.
Hey there. Did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No worries. We'll just join in now.
Simply tell me your weaknesses and you're welcome to stay. But is there enough time to cover them all?
Ah, so you can't win unless you know my weakness. Poor princess. You really should believe in yourself more.
I spare no
Wait,
effort
do I
when
remember their
pursuing
weaknesses?
victory.
Because I literally
As a
saw
master of
everything.
schemes, I should think you would understand.
Schemes? Me? I have no idea what you're talking about. I plan to fight fair and square as ever.
Hearing the words fair and square from Claude can only be a bad omen.
Your Highnesses haven't known me for very long, but you already have me figured out, don't you?
No need to poke fun. I will fight with honor. That said, I will fight to win.
Yes, and the same is true of us. Right, Professor?
If that is
I
how you
don't
feel,
intend
then
to
I will not hold
lose.
back.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
Ah, how time flies. In that case, I'll see you later.
Edelgard, Professor, be careful out there.
Nice. There we go, magic. Alright, so new means of attack and defense. Skill, appropriate class, magic, attack magic. Limited uses, replenish at the end of battle. Develop faith for white magic, or healing magic. Oh, change class like mid battle. That's interesting. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is slightly before battle. Unique. Okay, so that was a class. I didn't think it was weird that like commoner and like noble was on the info. That's like the placeholder classes right now. I'm not going to fight. Oh, there we go.
The mock battle is finally here. Will you lead us to victory?
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Cool. Alright, so we're up against what was that? That
Stay
is
focused.
a large army. Alright, so we're gonna hide in these bushes.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. Battle? As you wish.
I will prevail.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude. Ignatz and I will dismantle the opposition.
Me? But I'm not ready.
Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Did you? Mercedes? Keep our enemy occupied until then. I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
You know what? I need to get this song on my phone. Like, this needs to be my ringtone or my alarm or something. Like, it sounds epic enough. Like, it's one of those. Oh, nice dodge. All right, cool. Just reposition here, and I should be able to attack him from here. No, there's like a life steal. Calm. Alright. I just now realized I'm missing a lot of characters. Oh, fight each other. Oh, true. Yeah, like the two teams. I mean, right now I'm just trying to move my team into this bush. I think, yeah, defensive terrain. So I think it gives me like more vision or something. It's not super clear, but it's one of the two. I should be able to go, yeah. It's the normal attack. Nice.
I've lost? You fought well. Well done, Teach. I may have to take this seriously after all. Let's use the forest to set up an ambush. I'm counting on your support, everyone.
Hit with a counter on the last one.
If they're waiting in the forest, we do well to take a detour.
At least she's running gank lanes in Fire Emblem. Nice. Wait, there's class mastery for... Actually, wait. Let me flip back. Actually, let's go to this side. There. But yeah, no, there's class mastery for like a noble class. So you could be like a mastered noble. Or you could be like a master commoner.
I've lost. The new professor is quite a commander. Only a fool challenges me.
Or are you just going to wait?
Whoa. Too close.
And alas, it is that time to run that fade. True, that doesn't work. Yeah, this guy had a lot of magic. There we go.
Hardly worth my time.
I am the best farmer. Yeah, he's the master farmer. Speaking of which, I think there's like a manga about that. Oh, no one wants to approach anymore. Well, I don't exactly want to just run up to them myself. What's the most defense? 6. 6. How much more I got? 7. Oh, whoa, what's this? Oh, they have a bunch of different cameras. Oh, this is cool. Oh, yeah, no, this is really cool. Alright, let's go up here. Let's sit here. Alright, so yeah, I'll try and get into this forest here. Oh, which one's the healer? No, not here. It was a woman. I think it was her. Prop down the two mages behind, and that'd be cool. Oh, the golden days are on this side. Ah, true. Ah, true. Alright, cool, yes, I can use literally. If no
Are
one
you
comes
really gonna
out.
fight 2 houses at once? An impressive display of confidence.
This is a good opportunity for us.
Ah,
Let's forge ahead.
I think they misunderstood what I was trying to do. You know, when in Rome, or when it hits the fan, you just let it fly. Like, the plan was incredibly scuffed. Incredibly scuffed. So incredibly scuffed. Can I attack? I can't attack. I can wait here though. Cool, I could get some synergy as well.
Apologies, Your Highness. I can go no further.
I'm shocked you made it easy.
Alright, so the weapon triangle was sword beats axe, axe beats like spear, and spear beats sword, and magic wins all the time, so I'm just gonna go with magic. Okay, so the golden deer is really trying to pull around from it, so that's a hit. That's a hit. Yeah, I did. That's very true.
Splendor of nobility.
Was that crit? Nice. That's my first crit. It's impressive.
This can't be right.
What are you saying? I can't be right? I won.
I am so sorry, everyone. The rest is up to you.
I got a crit and I leveled up. That's all good. Another crit? No. Yeah, let's get some cleanup. Nah, you're not being a backseat gamer. Like, I've literally, this is my first Fire Emblem. I need all the help I can get.
That won't do it all.
I'm decent on like SRPGs, but Fire Emblem, I need the help. Oh, that's a clean hit. Nice. Cool, looking good. I can move. Probably not. I may die here.
Perhaps it's...
Yeah, no, yeah, with him, I literally could have used his ability. I think it's like catnap, so if I had waited for a bit and he would have gotten some health back, I probably would have made it easier.
No matter what, but you're only making things harder for yourself.
Losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it? Ooh, this will be a bit of a shock then.
To shock was your intention to begin with, was it not? It's a long road yet.
Ugh, I hate losing. I guess I'll just have to settle for cheering the others on.
Times 2 or... Oh, that's interesting. And then I get a second attack. So.
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
Should I have held back? Such power dwells within?
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
Oh yeah, she throws the axes, so she counterattack.
This is harder than expected.
I can't.
Ouch! Was that really necessary?
For Lady
Oh wait, so she has a sword on her back. I'm wondering if that means if she can actually use it or not. Like during close combat. So I think this guy has... Actually no, it doesn't say I can attack anymore. Never mind. Actually, I'm gonna hold back with him for now. Just encroach. Yes, I can do this and then I just get 2 attacks. I'm just raft, but that works to me.
My goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is... well, I was as good as useless.
That is that.
Intermediate seal.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is... the Black Eagle House.
Even though it was just a mock battle, we defeated both houses masterfully. Take pride in this victory, everyone.
Yeah, no, he the real MVP. I felt like he did a lot. Motivation maxed out. I thought they said he had a cold heart. Or cold blood. Let's see. Yo, with that, I'm gonna end the stream there. Because I need to wake up really early tomorrow morning. Let's see. Yeah, no, it was nice for you to come out, James. All the viewers, it was just, yeah, nice to have an audience. Pretty rare on Twitch, to be honest. You know, have a good night. And hopefully I'll see you guys, well, later tomorrow or later today. Because I'll probably stream again this evening or afternoon, whenever I get back. It's from now. Peace out and GG.